Hey Virgo, and welcome to your weekend check-in. I'm so happy to have you here. Cross watchers, welcome. Virgo, know these energies can always go vice versa. But what I'm seeing here is that maybe you took an action in the past that may not have been in alignment with you or with what is healthy or what you really want. That's the energy I'm seeing here. Or maybe you wanted this energy, I'm not sure. There's someone here who is very judgmental and took action from a judgmental place. And it's almost like now there's this energy of not wanting to acknowledge that. Not wanting to acknowledge deception, or actually with the Five of Swords coming out in reverse, this actually may be, and keep in mind, Virgo, this could be an energy that you're dealing with, but it's coming out on this side. But it's like some deception, some lies, some manipulation, gaslighting, control, or whatever is being exposed. And because that's being exposed, this person has no choice but to kind of apologize. But they're not apologizing because they're sorry. They're apologizing because they're exposed or something like this. There was a lot of judgment here, and that was the foundation of these actions. My guides wanted me to share the lyrics of the song Maria from The Sound of Music. And they go like this. How do you solve a problem like Maria? How do you catch a cloud and pin it down? How do you find a word that means Maria? A flibberty-gibbet, a will-o'-the-wisp, a clown. I feel like, there was some judgment that was misplaced and not healthy. Someone was trying to make someone look like a clown so they could feel more superior themselves. And it's almost like you got a message coming in from this person. I'm reading this reading as if it's a cross-watcher reading, because I feel like that's kind of what we're talking about here. And the quote that they wanted me to share comes from my friend Chris Davis. She said, if your self-worth depends on whether I accept your apology, you're giving me too much power. And if your apology, and it means your apology was never for me, it was for you. So this person may be wanting to apologize now. And it's kind of like this controlling energy saying, you will accept my apology, because they're trying to get out of this mess that they created for themselves. And they're trying to look like they've got it all together still, even though it's clear that they acted misaligned and they've been doing messed up things. And now I'm getting into your energy, because I'm saying, I'm just going to read this as a cross-watcher reading. We have the Hanged one and the Hermit card. And this has to do with you getting a new perspective. Maybe you have spent some time apart from this person, and it's really helped you gain clarity on the manipulative tactics they've used in the past, or like some sort of lies, gossip, or something that they did here to cause harm. And you're getting a new perspective on that, and, learning about. It's almost like you've been through a maze with this person and you're getting to the top of the situation here, and your eyes are open now. You've had an awakening, and you've, like, who this person really is and how they operate has been exposed. You've learned something, and now it's kind of like, I wish, like, there's a decision. It's like now you're at a crossroads with this person and your relationship with them, or something like that. With the Two of Cups coming out, you're not sure what to do because this person has been exposed. The Ten of Cups is coming out as the energy of your connection. This could be someone in your family, or it could just be someone you were building something with, something you thought this relationship would bring happiness or something like that. The lyrics that my guides want me to share to represent your energy come from the song Voice by Saint Finnegan. And this is all about reclaiming your voice and activating your throat chakra and speaking up for yourself. And he basically just says, I'm over it, over and over again in the song, and take control. And it's kind of like you have something to say, and it's so big, and it's and it's like, and it's coming from this awakening that you've had, what you've learned in your time, like away from this person, and the clarity that you've gained about their behavior and how they show up, and like their judgment and how misaligned it is, and the effects that it creates around them in the relationships and people around them. There's like a lot of people involved too. Your guides are saying be bolder. Maybe you sugarcoat a lot, like what you say to this person, you sugarcoat, because I don't know, maybe you've seen how they treated other people, and in an effort to be superior, they'll throw a whole person under the bus, or like a bunch of people, whatever they can do to not look like a clown and make other people look like a clown. And your guides are saying be bolder, and they wanted me to share this quote too, and this is interesting. It says, eventually the children get old enough to see which parent was the problem. So if we're not talking about a parent, we're talking about like you learning something, growing, healing, changing, gaining perspective, and you're seeing like who was the real problem here, who was it that was causing this hurt, this betrayal, this toxic energy. You're getting clarity on that now, and it's kind of like, because this person has been exposed, they want to come in and apologize or like say something to brush things over, but this apology is for them, it's not for you. Because like if you don't accept their apology, if you hold them accountable, if you don't let them brush this under the rug, they may throw a fit. Like they may straight up have a temper tantrum about that. And if you're resonating with the side of Virgo, like I was saying, this energy here, it's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to I don't know, like, and if you're genuinely sorry, if this person needs to do more healing to be able to accept that apology, let them work through the pain that they've experienced here. Let them speak their truth and be heard, because I feel like this person's feeling very unheard and maybe has felt unheard for a really long time. And it's kind of like it's time to throw the ego out the door and to operate from the heart. Because it feels like there's a lot of potential for happiness and love in this connection if that energy is just ditched and we take responsibility for ourselves, you know? And the oracle card that goes along with this reading is, I trust that my intuition is always leading me in the right direction. So as you are, again, I'm talking back to the cross watcher, I believe, as you've gained these new perspectives and you're being called to speak and be bolder, your guides are saying, let your intuition guide you and continue to guide you as you learn and heal from the pain you've experienced here. And so that is the energy check for you this weekend. I hope this was helpful, and we'll talk to you next time. So it's time for me to share my secret. As many of you know, I'm a very different tarot reader. I use so much more than tarot cards to channel messages for you. And I wanted to share the training wheels for your psychic abilities that I discovered. I've been working on this for, I think, almost 10 years now. And it's been such an incredible journey for me to build my relationship with my guides. They've helped me overcome narcissistic abuse. They're helping me figure out how to recover from narcissistic abuse. They're helping me parent my autistic child, my teenager, and my daughter who has severe anxiety. They help me in every moment that I have. And it's not just with tarot cards. They are helpful and they do bring a lot of clarity, but I'm in constant communication all day, every day with my guides, and they help me know how to build a business. They talk to me about every single thing. When I'm working too hard, they'll tell me to slow down. And I want to share with the collective about what it is that I do and how I communicate with them. And because they have become my dearest friends, and the pain of shunning and narcissistic abuse and being shut out and alone, a single mother in the middle of nowhere with 3 kids with a broken heart, has been so challenging. But I have not been alone because my guides have walked me through every step of the way, and they've been helping me heal, giving me encouragement. It's been so beautiful. And so I want to share this with the collective. My friend was talking to me and she's like, if you tell everybody what you do, then, you're going to have people copying you or something like this. But I actually want people to use this method of tapping into all that is, like this guidance and help that's available to them, because everyone has their own unique light fingerprint or signature. And it's almost like the more people who know, the more we as light workers unite and share our gifts and talents with each other and the world, the more this world will heal. And it's impossible for anyone to copy me, because the way I do my work is my own. It's like from my own energy. And I can't wait to see what happens from your own energy, from the communication that you receive, what light is wanting to be channeled through you for the healing of the planet. And so, I wanted to share this course with everyone. It's available on Teachable. It's a full tarot course, and I teach how to read tarot with music. And I also teach you the traditional meanings of the cards, but I do so much more than that. I teach you how to read intuitively. So you could pick up your tarot deck and start reading as soon as you finish the course. And like I said, I also teach tarot with music. Each card has a song linked to it, so you can kind of remember, like, this card, the song for this card is A New Day from Celine Dion. And it's all about moving forward in faith and like having this new beginning. And even though there's challenges on the way, you can overcome them. It's like this. And I'm really excited to share this with the collective. This is a 6-hour course, and I teach you also how to develop your clairs. I teach you how to connect with your ancestors, your guides. This course is beneficial for people who have already started reading tarot or people who are very, very beginners to tarot. I also teach you how to build your language with the universe and how it communicates with you, so you can walk with this light that loves you and wants to help you every single day.